Welcome back to the channel, people. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? Before we get started, man, I'm your host, Luther, and this is Man United Central. Welcome back. And let's get this out of the way. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to us. We did it. We did it. And we said we're going to do it, and we did it. Because you know what? Old Trafford is a fortress. Right? We did it, man. I'm super excited. Super excited. So that being said, let me just run it down what transpired today at Old Trafford. Right? So basically, Manchester United, we entered the match with a clear objective to secure what? Top four in the finish of the Premier League, right? Top four gives us Champions League football. But we did much more than that, right? Because Casemiro, Anthony Martial, Bruno Fernandes, and Marcus Rashford, they had other plans, people. They had other plans, right? Because they delivered a spectacular performance that ensured United's returns to the elite competition, which is the Champions League. The star of the show was none other than Casemiro. Casemiro! Casemiro! All right. Now, that being said, there's a new Casemiro song. I don't know if you've heard it. You know, stay tuned. I'll throw it in the video. And just follow me on the shorts, or I may throw it on here so you can hear me singing it. It's awesome. It's awesome. So Casemiro stole the show with his 6-minute header that pretty much set the tone on the match, right? He continued his dominance in the midfield, scoring a goal and providing an assist, right? That's what he did. Basically, Casemiro displayed his incredible talent and showcased why he has been one of the United standouts signing of the season. Personally, he has been the signing of the season, because without him, there's no chance we would have made it to the Champions League. That's my personal opinion, right? But credit has to go also to Erik ten Hag, who has done a remarkable job in his debut season at Manchester United. Basically, under his guidance, the team has shown immense improvement and resilience, transforming Old Trafford to a fortress once again. Ten Hag's challenge now is to build on this success and mount a sustainable challenge for the upcoming season. Right? Now, what do you think? Who was the standout to you today on today's game? I'm sure you're going to agree with me, Casemiro. But again, man, that pretty much the whole team really stepped up. Their hair, was incredible. But I got to give credit to Wan-Bissaka, people. Wan-Bissaka, what happened to this guy? He was pretty much done and dusted. We're going to sell this guy. But now, Erik ten Hag, I don't think you'll be selling this guy, man. I don't think you'll be selling, because it doesn't make any sense. Today, he was all over the place, right? The right wing, right back. He was coming into the box, trying to score, providing some excellent assistance. I mean, his game has completely transformed, right? And it wouldn't really make any sense to sell this guy and bring Frimpong. I mean, for what? Already, 1B knows how to play the way Ten Hag wants to play. So I really feel that, he stays. But then again, if Ten Hag decides to sell, hey, I trust my manager, right? We all trust him, because he has a plan and he's definitely going to execute it perfectly. Another standout to me today, I got to say, was Jadon Sancho. Start of the game, he was kind of iffy, wasn't all that. But when Anthony unfortunately got hurt, and hopefully he gets back soon. When he moved to the right, he showed glimpse of how he was at Dortmund, right? He was taking on players, kept his head down. He was just going at it, and he was incredible on that right hand side. So pretty much what I'm saying is this: come next season, or in the next coming games, we still have 2 games with Fulham on Sunday, our final game, and then we have the big one, the FA Cup. Maybe he starts on the right if Anthony is still hurt, right? So Jadon Sancho to me really impressed me and showed me what he's made of. And in the back, man, Rafa Varane, the Wraith, the Phantom, the Rolls Royce, he was incredible, calm and collected, with no fuss. He just did his thing, man. Like cleared everything, I saw him a couple of times. He advanced the ball all the way into the box. He one time played as if he was a winger. It was something to see. And Victor Lindelof, oh my God, guys, Victor Lindelof, he has to stay because with Lisandro being hurt, I was worried, but Lindelof has stepped up big, and I think he has to stay with the team because he's an asset for sure, right? So he's definitely not the one that we have to consider selling to bring in some funds in. Lindelof stays. And another standout, of course, El Capitan himself, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno, man, was all over the place. He won. I think he should have gotten 2 penalties, but you know what? It's so good. The second one, he won the penalty and he dispatched it with no fuss. Pure in a captain way, So that was incredible. The team really, really, really stepped up, and they had definitely that goal in hand. Like, look, we have to deliver today. We have to deliver that way. Come Sunday, everybody can be a little bit relaxed. But then again, on Sunday's game against Fulham, a lot of people out there are saying, no, you know what? We should rest some players. That way, they don't get hurt or anything like that. But then again, if you do rest them and play the kids, for example, Pellistri, Garnacho, if Ten Hag shuffles the pack, the problem is that momentum may slow down. And we need momentum as we go into City because when we get to Wembley, it's going to be a battle against Man City because, Man City, they're going to come in full force, ready to dominate. So we need everybody momentum, strong, fired, and ready to go. So I think Ten Hag may make some changes, but it's not going to be that much for the Sunday match, right? That way the players still have, some momentum going to the FA Cup, which is the following weekend. All right. That being said, so we, basically that's what transpired in the game. That's what I see. Our team performed when it comes to giving the ratings today. Casemiro to me was a 9. De Gea 7. Lindelof, I'll give him a 7. Varane, I'll give him a 7. Luke Shaw 6. 1B, definitely an 8. Eriksen, if I was to give him a rating out of 10, Eriksen was a 6. He played, but he doesn't have the legs anymore. So that's a position that I think we really need to look into to bring in someone who can play with Casemiro, more defensive, like a Caicedo, right? He's quick and he can drop back. He has the legs. If it's not Caicedo, of course, we can go with Declan Rice, right? So, yeah, Eriksen, I give him a 6. Bruno, 7.5. Well, yeah, 7.5, 8, because actually he did score. He got that penalty, right? And Rashi, he came in after Anthony was hurt. I'm going to give him a 7. Anthony, before he left, I'm going to give him a 6. He didn't really do much. Sancho, when he moved to the right side, Sancho to me gets a 7. And then Martial, we definitely play better with Martial in the team. He holds the ball pretty well, and he was pretty decent in attacking. I'll give him also a 7.5, right? I think that's everybody. I hope I didn't miss anyone. In the comments below, give me your ratings and what you think how the team did today. Let's pivot real quick into the transfer and see what is going on in the transfer aspect of things, because everything is heating up right now, right? So when it comes to the transfer, we have Ten Hag has sanctions three main prospects, really, right? First up is the prolific goal scorer machine himself, Harry Kane. Manchester United has been eyeing Kane for quite some time now, right? But doesn't expect this chase to be easy. Tottenham is not willing to part ways with their star striker easily, and he's tied to the team until next summer. It's going to be a real battle for us to acquire his services. But wait, there is more. United pursuit doesn't stop there. We also have eyes on West Ham midfield sensation Declan Rice. He's a player who perfectly embodies the characteristics that manager Erik ten Hag wants in his dressing room. However, Arsenal seems to be in the front runner for this one, for Rice's signature. Can we swoop in and get steal him under the nose of Arsenal? We can probably do that, because we've done that before in the past. But last, but certainly not least, a young and talented Mason Mount from Chelsea. We talked about it yesterday. United seems to mount a key addition to their squad by trying to acquire the services for Mason Mount. Ten Hag again has been, really admiring him, but we do have competition from Newcastle and Tottenham. They're also eyeing his services and his signature. So Mount Mania is ongoing, right? Folks, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining one more time. And before you go, please double check to hit that like and subscribe. All right? Thank you so much. Peace out. See you tomorrow.